What's up? I'm back. I just wanted to go live really quickly. I probably got about 15 minutes and then I gotta go. But yeah, I just wanted to tune in, tap in, and stay consistent because you see what's in the title of this is my glow up era. And so I can't just talk about like, oh, I want to grow my YouTube and not actually do it. So you can't just talk about it, you got to be about it. So that is my vibe for like the rest of this year on to the next year. So we're going to be growing together. How about that? So if there's anything that you're working on or you want to elevate in your life, you got to start now because tomorrow never comes. So in the past, I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Or I could always do that later. I changed my whole paradigm of my mindset of being accountable for myself, right? So, like, let's say I dropped, like, I was doing my hair, dropped the comb on the floor or something like that. And usually I would probably be like, oh, I'm gonna get that later. Nope. It could be something minor as me dropping lip gloss or whatever. I'm like, no, let's do that now because we're practicing on doing that now. So that way that becomes everything in my life. So it's not oh, I don't have time or I can't do that yet or I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Just like doing this. I'm like, you know what? Let me go live. Let me do that now. And at first I'm like, damn, do I have enough time? Because I want to end this. The last video was about 30 something minutes. And I got feedback. At first I thought it was too long. Shout out to my cousin. She's like, no, it should have been longer. I'm like, what? Like an hour? Like an hour long live stream? Okay, I got you. Vibe check. What's up? Who's tuning in? Let me go to the comments because I'm like, I'm on StreamYard. Oh, I should have added a StreamYard link in here for you guys. For all the people who want to stream in the future. StreamYard's where is that? That's what I'm using. So it got all of these things up here. I'm like, let me change off that and put this on. So I have to literally click on the button for comments. So I can't really see who's in here. So vibe check. How you feeling today? We checking on our vibe. Make sure we in good energy. And want to set that tone for the rest of our life. So like I was saying before, I'm probably be on here for about 15 minutes. It all depends. But I'm in the era right now. Like, yes, this is my glow up season, but I'm in the era of doing things now and being accountable for myself. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So it's like, oh, dang, would I have enough time to do it? Nah, because tomorrow never comes. So you got to do things now. But yeah, so I want to see how's everybody feeling, what y'all want to talk about, because I got the time for a little bit. I haven't been on social media because normally in these kind of lives, I just kind of go off the vibe or whatever. I haven't been on social media. I want to say since August, right? Let me make sure. Do I gotta pay for that? Yeah. Because I'm like, it's not really showing me comments if anybody left a comment. But yeah, so I haven't been on Instagram. Let me take that back because social media is all kind of apps, and I have been on other apps, especially YouTube. Like I love YouTube. But so I haven't been on Instagram in a minute. Instagram was like my number one go-to for current news, whatever is going on in the world. I just need to know. I need to be in the know. That's just what I do. But so let me see. Me and my family, we had an event, right? We had like did a quick 90s party event and it was lit. It was so lit. And the vibes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That the next day we like, yo, what we doing tomorrow? Like we want to keep that energy and vibe. So I went on Instagram and I just noticed that it was like bringing my energy and vibe down. Like, and I don't want to say this because, whatever we speak turns into existence. So, but it was like every time I went on Instagram, it was like, it's not catching up to my algorithm feed. Like, I want positive stuff. I want, when I go on to a social media, like, I'm here. If I want to know about other things, then yeah, I can just click to find out, like, oh, what's going on. Like, and it hasn't been anything crazy that I need to know about. Like, oh man. It's like, if it's important and I need to know about it eventually, I'm gonna hear about it. And then I'm gonna choose and decide if I want to further elaborate on that or just, be like, all right, whatever. Because I always checking my vibe. I'm always checking my energy. I'm like, is this okay? How you feeling right now? Like, because you don't want to pick up on other vibes and energy. So I'm reprogramming because our brains is it's better than computer, it's better than AI, it's better than anything ever imaginable, right? So I'm learning to reprogram my brain. So it's like, wait a minute, all these years I've been thinking like this because somebody else told me, and then I made it a belief for me and made it a thought for me. Like, nah, we reversing that. We reversing that. We I'm gonna choose and decide how I want to think and what's gonna be my new belief. So this is just a little experience that we're doing, nothing crazy. And so, hello, what's up? Vibe check. How's everybody's feeling? Write a comment because I can't see who's in here, so I just want to make sure I shout you out. But anyways, like I was just talking about, I haven't been on Instagram, that side of Instagram with celebrity news, gossip, and all of that to know what's going on. I just went on in like not too long ago to see, and it was really nothing. Like nothing I'm really interested in. So I've been training the algorithm to kind of do more things that I want to see more of that gives me more good energy. Because, like I said, I always talk about vibe check and energy and things like that. So, you want to make sure you're not taking in what people give out. And as long as I've been a part of the media, shout out to Media Queens, we curated and made up what we feel like people should think and how they should feel about something. So, we're like, oh, let's highlight this particular thing, and so it's highlighted. So now people felt like, oh, this got to be something to talk about because they talking about it. They highlight it. So for so long, people don't realize like what else do we do that and how we do that in our regular lives, right? So that's why I'm like, okay, let me be careful and see the things that I'm putting in and I'm watching and I'm seeing how far it goes. I'm like, wow, even down to what I'm eating, how I'm eating, like what I'm saying about myself, my body, my thoughts, because it could get crazy watching what you're saying and doing and interacting. Like, so you just want to be careful. So yeah, I let me see real quick. It won't let you comment. That's crazy. So I'm gonna put something in the comment. And see if it shows up. Okay. It is acting up. Let me see. It shows it on the screen, but then it took me away. It's like, what? I don't know why. It never did that before. So if I hit hide, like why would it? Let me see. And I'm not restarting and doing the whole thing all over again. Um, I'm like StreamYard. Y'all is on y'all. Okay. See if it lets you comment. Cause I don't, and then see if you see my comment too. Let me see something. Okay, here you go. Download the app is crazy. And then the crazy thing, I don't. Do you still see my picture and stuff on the screen? Because it's just not showing. I had to download the app. Okay, now it. Let me see. For some reason, it won't let me post up the other stuff on my pictures on the screen. Now it's yours. Um, it don't let you comment on the web. I want to see. Let me see. Oh, you can see it, but did it like block my face? Because it took me off. All right, let me see. I want to see what you guys are seeing. Hold on. If it allows me. Okay. Hold on. If it allows me. I don't want it to echo. Oh, wait. The YouTube app. See? And then now that goes, but this one, this stays up there. Like, I don't, that is crazy. Okay. Yeah. She said a YouTube app. Let me see if it, I don't know why it hides some and then shows some. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna look into that. Let me screenshot so I can remember for later. Um, Bob check. So how is you feeling today? Yeah, it shows some and then it don't. But I want to know how you feeling today. So me and Leah went live Monday on Twitch. I feel like Twitch is a vibe. It's okay. I guess I got to kind of get used to it. So here's my pros and cons so far is so I use StreamYard for the most part, right? Let me make sure you ain't comment yet. Yeah, so I use StreamYard because it lets you do all of this cutesy stuff or whatever. I haven't did it yet on Twitch, so I feel like if I did, then I can really see how I like it. But Twitch I like only because it's like it's more people on YouTube than on Twitch. So it's kind of like you can be yourself. It gives that vibe. Um, and then what else? I think I like it because you could play music, I think, and it not, let me see. Please don't disappear. Why is it disappearing when I'm showing it? Love Twitch because of Kai. Yeah, obviously, because we love Kai. Let me hide that because it keeps going in and out. That's kind of weird. But yeah, but like as far as us on Twitch though, like, do you like the vibe here on YouTube or on Twitch? My internet look like it's going in and out too. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take this off. Take mine off. Um, and then I could, yeah, YouTube seems like more engagement. Yeah, I think YouTube has a better like algorithm. Yeah, YouTube has a better algorithm than Twitch. I feel like. Let me see. Yep. See, every time then it goes away. Like that's kind of whack. Yeah, it does like every other comment. But I feel like once you build your base on Twitch, then you good. So, okay, right. But it's building that base because it's not like if I don't even know the whole Twitch, I gotta study it, but like I feel like YouTube, you go in and it's like, hey, such and such is live, and you follow such and such, so we think here's our suggestions. Like I feel like the algorithm over here on YouTube gonna get you that like engagement versus on Twitch. It's kind of like you gotta deep dive, look through and see. Make sure you ain't comment. Deep dive and look through who you may like and watch it for 5.2 seconds and then what you on to the next person. So I feel like the algorithm over there, which is a pros and a con, because then you grinding from the way up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the pros and cons of that is I feel like, okay, so I'm giving out little tea. You got you got to collab. So if it's somebody, let's say I got 500 followers on Twitch and somebody else got 1,000, I'm like, yo, let's collab. Kind of like early days of YouTube anyway. And then your people with their people, then that could build it up. So it's more probably like, let's collab type thing. I don't know. I gotta study Twitch though. I mean, like I said, I love it over there because of Kai. I love it because you can just play music. Like over here, I'm like, oh, I want to play music, get the vibe going. And I'm like, because then it won't get monetized. And I don't know. Them some big birds. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, so me and Leah, look out for us. Follow us on Twitch, same handle, Artisha Sparkle. And I think yours is Liberation, right? Liberation on Twitch. So follow us on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, drop your Twitch handle. And so we could follow you guys back and build from there. We're gonna be building from the ground up. But let's see. What else? What else? What else? I got one more minute. Oh, this is cute. Do it show up on the screen? On mine's, I'm sending out hearts. I don't see any. But yeah, so 1 minute left, and we can figure out what we're gonna talk about. Yeah, 1 minute, because I said I'm gonna be on here till 4. I mean, obviously, I can go a little longer. As long as it's watch it. Yeah, see, it's every other comment. See? That's whack. So you gotta put something down twice in order for everybody else to see it. But yeah, I wonder why the heart's not showing up. Yeah, they tripping. So we might go live this week. I don't know if I'm gonna hop on Twitch. It was a vibe. I went on. I might hop on Twitch on the way to the restaurant just to see what the vibe is. If it's gonna be the same, like we had that one person, like that one person was dope though. So it's like, oh, I want to hear from them again. So I wouldn't mind going back on Twitch to see the vibes. But I need to go on there and watch other people's stream and network as well, because I don't want to just be on there just to be on there. And then not like necessarily like, oh, I'm just gonna expect like you got a network. But yeah, tell me what you want to talk about, and we'll talk briefly. And then we come back because I don't want to get too deep into conversation. And then I'm like, oh, shoot. We got to hurry up and go. That's why I feel like with Twitch, you can listen to music, vibe out. I don't know. It just gives but I feel like Twitch is more nighttime vibes. I don't know. YouTube could be like that too. Or YouTube, I feel like, okay, live stream on YouTube. I got to watch other people's too. It all depends. I feel like it's more informational. It's not necessarily like, oh, we just vibing, we just talking. I'm like, what would be in here? Can I see? I guess StreamYard's like, hey, you need to pay for the extended version. I'm like, soon, soon. Let me go to my notes and see real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes. Yeah, so I'm just building my brand. I'm just experimenting with going live on YouTube and on Twitch. And let's see. And see where it takes me. Let me see. Did anything interesting happen this week? Personally, no, not really. Just staying in alignment. And just I always, like I said, just checking in on my vibe, seeing are you good? What are your thought process? What's going on? Because we could get so caught up to like everyday thinking. And it's like, let me check and make sure my energy ain't shooken up or being taken over a program of thinking about what other people bring to me. I want to make sure I control that for me. And you definitely can. So I don't think it was anything like, I wouldn't say not worth talking about, but it just felt good to live stream and keeping my word. I think that's what the main kind of theme is, definitely keeping my word, doing what I say, keeping my promise to myself, doing what I say that I was going to do. That's going live. I want to go live at least once a week. I'm trying to do a weekday, preferably my favorite days, and that's Friday. Thursday, Friday. Going live on Thursdays, and then seeing what the vibe is at night too, because nighttime vibe be looking like it's a vibe. But yeah. So the theme for this week is just keeping the promise to myself, showing up, being consistent, and just going all the way with it, believing in myself and being consistent, keeping my word. Even when there's one person that show up or nobody show up, make sure you show up for yourself, because that's where it starts at. That's where it counts. Kai didn't just blow up out of nowhere. Like, it was him showing up for himself and then being consistent and seeing that vision and that brand. And then like overnight, my boy, it took him what? I think, did he start in 20? I don't know. I don't know what year, but yeah, I love Kai. We love Kai. Shout out to Kai. I'm like, see you soon on Streaming University, because me and Leah, even if she have to be my video woman, that'd be dope. We coming out there to Streaming University. Oh, okay. Yeah, that just reminded me of something. I think before I go, real quick, because this happened, Kai dropped Mafia-thon trailer, right? And what they deem as egg hunt or egg something, right? Because he showed Streaming University 2026. My intuition, my genius self said, go to the website. The application was there. I didn't read nothing else. All I knew was, oh, okay. Yes, I just knew I'm going to have time. So remember, it brings it back full circle what I was talking about earlier in this live. So I'm like, okay, when me and my cousin link up, we're going to look over the app and see the questions that it asks. So that way, when it's time to apply, we ready. Like, we already know and we're already prepared. So we met up Monday, and I'm like, go to the link so we can practice, right? Mind you, Mafia-thon was a month ago because he ended at the end of September. We're in October now. So he dropped that trailer probably Like sometime in September, no, in August. You kidding? It has to be August. So we finally link up. We finally decided to go live stream. I'm like, oh, go to the website. Let's see what they want because I know it was live. The application was live. We go there. The application is closed. So my cousin was like, wait, what made you wanted to go on it? I'm like, because he dropped the trailer and I went to the website and it was open, but I'm not thinking nothing of nothing. I see it said application 2, but I'm not thinking. I wanted to see or read application for Streamer University 2026, not necessarily that it says application 2. Yeah, so it's closed. So my cousin was like, damn, when it was open, that's when we're supposed to fill it out or do it. And now it's closed. So I think he's gonna have it closed right now. Then when he release it again and get ready, is gonna open back up again. And so yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'm in the era of doing what I said I'm gonna do and not waiting. Like, do it now. All right, so I gotta go before closing it out. Put in a comment on something that you supposed to do or need to do, and you're gonna do it now. You're gonna do it now. So if it's something like, oh, I was supposed to clean out my car, do it now. If it's something bigger than that, or goal or whatever, do it now. Work on that goal, work on that now, because there's a possibility. Like I said, there may not be a tomorrow. Things could switch, it could shift. So if you want to become that or walk in that alignment of what you promise to yourself to make sure that you get more of that here and now. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today in this live. I promise to go live once a week. If you love it, what you see, and you want more of it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, and hit like so I could be in a I could be in the YouTube algorithm streets. So if you want your girl out here, hit like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment. Let me know what else you want me to talk about or vibe. So until next time, peace and love. Love you guys.